Hello guys, welcome back to our online classes. Let's start. And today we're going to talk a little bit about food. So what do you usually have in your fridge? In my case, on my fridge, I usually have, I have spinach because I really like to eat spinach. I have chicken. I love chicken. Another thing that I always buy and have on my fridge is Coca-Cola Zero because I like the flavor of the Coca-Cola Zero. I know. And those are just three things that I usually have. But I want you to think, what do you usually buy and have on your fridge? And why do you usually have these things? Okay? So think about it and we're going to discuss it and share it during class. Okay? So let's continue. And I want you to look at this conversation. Okay? I'm going to play an audio and I want you to fill the missing gaps because as you can see there are parts from the text that you cannot see. Alright, so let's listen to the audio and let's complete it. Okay.
I love breakfast. I usually eat some cereal, but I don't have any milk with it. I also eat an apple.
My favorite meal is lunch. I don't have a lot of time, so I often just get some noodles.
My favorite meal of the day is dinner. A typical dinner for me is rice and beans with some beef.
Okay, let's check. I love breakfast. I usually eat some cereal, right? But I don't have milk with it. I also eat an apple. My favorite meal is lunch. I don't have a lot of time, so I often just get some noodles. My favorite meal of the day is dinner. A typical dinner for me is rice and beans and some beef. Let's continue. So I want you to look at these sentences and to answer these questions. Can you count these nouns? Remember that a noun is the name of something like an object, it can be also a person or an animal, right? Do they have a plural form? Which are positives? Which are negatives? So stop the video and analyze these sentences. Did you finish? Let's check the answers, yes? So today we're going to talk about countables, yes? In English we can divide nouns, like names of things, object, animals, places, or people, into two categories, count and noun count. Count are nouns of things that can be counted. Yeah? For example, apples. You can say one apple, two apples. In the case of apples, you can count them and they have a plural form. When you have only one, you're going to say an apple. When you have more than two, you're going to say apples. So these make this countable. Then we have the noun count. These nouns talk about things which cannot be counted. One milk, two milks. We cannot count milk because if we say one milk, it's incorrect, and two milks, it's even more incorrect, right? Milk cannot be counted by itself. We need a container. So we have to say a glass of milk, a liter of milk, but only like taking the milk on our hands, we cannot really do it, right? And the most important thing about noun counts is that they don't have plural nouns. So we cannot say milks. Milks is incorrect. Now, usually we're going to mix this with a, and, some, and any. We can use a and n to say that there's only one. For example, there is a tomato on the table. If the next noun starts with a vowel, we can change the a for an n and say there's an apple on the table. Yeah? We can also, when we are making questions or positive sentence, we can use some. This is going to talk about a quantity, but it's not exact. There are some fruits on the table. When you listen to this, there are some fruits on the table. You know you have fruits, but you don't know if it's two, it's four, if it's a specific kind of fruit. It's just in general, right? And it's a positive sentence. There are some fruits on the table. We can also use it with noun count. There is some milk in the glass. So you can say that there is a quantity of milk. You don't know how much, but you know there is some quantity there. When we're making questions and we don't know the number, we're going to use any. Are there any fruits on the table? We're not sure. We're asking about what is the quantity. Yeah? Or is there any milk on the glass? So in this case, we know we don't know if there is milk on a glass, right? On negatives, we can also use any. There aren't any fruits left. So when we're going to ask questions or say that something is negative, we're going to use any. I don't have any cereal left. Okay? So, guys, let's work on this exercise. I want you to complete this with the words that I have here. Okay? So I'm going to stop the video and complete it. Did you finish? Let me show you the answers. An apple, a tomato, any apples, some apples, any apple, any milk, some milk, any milk. Yeah? So guys, I want you to work on this exercise. I want you to circle the correct word and then we're gonna check it during class. Guys, thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you in class. Bye.